Hi everyone, here's another one that was started a long time ago, never finished, and I've decided I'm going to do a floral today. So I'm going to start on this. It's this canvas and the size is 36 by 36, and I'm going to be working in acrylic. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some marks on it with a marker and probably one of these crink markers that has a roll on the top. There's ink, and this is just a regular marker. I'm just gonna put a few, and I'm gonna put different size lines. Don't think, just scribble. I thought that was black, it's actually dark brown. And I'm going to use the thicker side as well. I just want to have marks basically all over, because this is all going to get covered up. And you can see this is thicker than the other one. So whenever you do anything, you want to vary your size and your shapes, your widths. And if it runs, that's okay too. And I like to take my lines out the whole way to the edge. Make sure that I have at least one line going out on all four sides. Now, a lot of it's really running, so I think what I'm going to do is just turn it around so it runs the other way as well. Then I'm going to let that dry a little bit, and then I'm going to put white over the whole thing with a brayer. So I just want that to dry. Okay, so I'll be back white over it now with a brayer, and this is plain white. I might have to use a brush. think I'm just going to put it on with the brayer and then go over it with a brush where I think it needs it. But I like how some of the colors and patterns are showing through. I hope you can see that. I don't know if you can see it quite well. There's a lot of my lines that are showing. I like that. I don't want to make it solid white. In fact, what I'm going to do after I do my white coat, I'm going to change up the white a little bit here and there. I like using the brayer because I can still see the color underneath. If I were using a brush, I wouldn't be able to do that. You wouldn't be able to see it because it would go down into the nooks and crannies. I don't want it to the whole way, just in some areas. And I'm using my Hobby Lobby soft brayer. A lot of texture on this piece. And the texture was done prior to painting. It was done with the Liquitex Super Heavy Gesso. And I left it dry before I put on my first layers of paint. Okay, I'm going to stand back now and take a look at it to see if there's any other areas that needs to be more covered. You know, I don't think so. I like it. Now what I'm going to do is my florals are going to be roses and magentas and purples. So I think I'm going to make some of the background just a little pink. Maybe other areas just a little more green. Now this is just Quin Magenta and white. I have no idea right now where my flowers are going to go, so I want some of the background. I don't want it to be all white. Sap green. putting on different values, and it's really the same color. Some of it's just mixed with a little bit more white. I wanted to move your eye around. Almost pure sap green. Looking at it in the camera, I can see that some of my green masses should be more of a mass instead of spots. I have too many spots. So I'm going to change that up right now. There, that looks better, right? See how that made it so much better? And why? Because it's a bigger shape. All the other shapes of my brush strokes are the same size. So this is a bigger shape. Now I'm gonna put some other bigger shapes in. I'm filming, so I'm not really... Makes you wonder, though.
Well, sometimes, yeah.
Looks better. Okay, I'm happier with it now. So I'm going to let this dry, and then we'll see where we go from here. This is actually Quin Magenta with black in it, and I just want to put some of the darks of the flowers down. Then we'll go in with lighter colors. Can you see these are almost the same height and width, so that's going to have to be changed a little later. I might have most of my blossoms up here and just two of them down here. Haven't decided yet. Maybe a small one right there. Have to be careful about placement and size. Have two overlapping ones right here.
Yeah, I know we were in here, but I wanted to know if they were in here.
My background might be too busy.
I've decided I'm going to buy some.
I'm going to have to address that later.
They are.
This is about as far as I'm going to be able to go today. one thing looking in the mirror, and I just noticed it. I mean, looking in the camera, that's why it's so important to look in the camera. These are all ending at the same place. Can you see that? So either I'm going to have to bring my leaf out more or this out more. That's better. Maybe we'll bring the leaf out a little bit more too. The greens. There, that's better. Okay, I'm done for now. I'm going to have to let it dry. And since it is Christmas time, I'm not going to be able to work on this anymore until after Christmas. It's my time to host this year, the Christmas dinner, and I'm going to have about 20. I have lots of work to do at home and with cooking and cleaning. And so I'm going to let this sit until after Christmas. I'll be in the day after Christmas, which will be next Thursday. And we'll work on this some more. So, Merry Christmas, everybody. If you haven't subscribed, I sure would appreciate it. Thanks a lot. I'll show you some close-ups because you can see what I've done. I think that background is going to be too busy. I'm probably going to have to push a lot of that back. We'll see where it goes from here, guys. Merry Christmas.